Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd. In today's video, it's been a minute since we have posted here on the channel, but in today's first video rather, we are going to be talking about the DCU. We have some updates regarding the Batman Part 2, which I know really isn't a part of the DCU, but we're going to talk about it, break it down. We also have some news to go over regarding Creature Commandos as well. So, if you are into DC content, hit that sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. And without further ado, let us go ahead and hop right into this news. So, for starters, we are going to start off with the Batman Part 2 casting news. I'm sure a lot of you guys heard this over the weekend, a few days ago rather, but Sebastan Stan has officially joined the cast has officially joined the Batman Part 2 cast along with Scarlett Johansson. So, two Marvel actors, by the way, have joined the Batman Part 2, which I find very fitting because, again, James Gunn is going to be kind of consoling the Batman Part 2. He's not going to be, officially directing it or anything like that, but I just wanted to throw that out there that James Gunn is the head of the DCU now, and it's kind of funny that two MCU actors are going to be joining the Batman Part 2, but it is being rumored that Sebastan Stan is going to be playing Harvey Dent. This has kind of been teased a little bit by his hairstylist on Instagram. She shared a picture, I believe, of him basically with the whole setup, right, where he gets his face blown off and stuff like that. So we may end up seeing a second indention, I guess you would say, of that scene from The Dark Knight Rises, which I think would be incredibly cool, by the way, to see that Harvey Dent, A, is back in the Batman, and B, gets his head blown off like he does in the Batman The Dark Knight Rises. So, again, Harvey Dent, like I said, is known as Two-Faced. He's a former district attorney in Gotham City. He decides heroes' fates by flipping a coin. We saw the whole shebang in the Batman The Dark Knight Rises, of course. There's no confirmed villain at this point for the Batman Part 2, but it's looking like Harvey Dent might be a major part of the story and a major villain of this film, right? We know that there are going to be other villains like the Penguin and stuff like that. It's been rumored that he's going to show up in the movie, but we don't know if we don't know the main villain of the Batman Part 2, and I believe they are filming right now as we speak, so this is kind of a late addition to the cast, or they are about to start filming. Again, now, let us talk about Scarlett Johansson because it's being speculated that she is going to be playing Harvey Dent's wife, Galeta Dent, in this film, which would ultimately make sense, right? Two MCU actors, they have a lot of chemistry together. They've worked together on previous films. Obviously, Sebastan Stan, I think, would kill it as Harvey Dent. I really would. He was the Winter Soldier. So him playing a darker toned villain, that ultimately does make a lot of sense in the Batman Part 2. And I'm very interested to see this story if Harvey Dent does end up showing up in the Batman Part 2, right? Where we left off in the first Batman. Obviously, that whole situation, teasing the Riddler, stuff like that. So, again, I'm very excited for the Batman Part 2. It's looking like Harvey Dent is going to be a major part of the story, and like I said, I am all here for it, as he was one of my favorite villains in The Dark Knight Rises. He's one of my favorite DC villains of all time, if you are asking me. So, Harvey Dent being a major part of the story ultimately just gets me more and more excited for the Batman Part 2. Now, like I said, though, we have some news regarding Creature Commandos Season 2, as it is officially in production. Season 2 of Creature Commandos is in production, and it is going to be set right after Peacemaker Season 2. A lot of people like Creature Commandos Season 1. It was fun. I enjoyed Creature Commandos Season 1. I really did. Where we left off with the teasing of the shark from, of course, the Suicide Squad at the end there. I'm curious to see what they do there. And I'm curious to see how Peacemaker is going to get out of that trapped world that he is in. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but I'm curious to see how he does get out of that. So, lots of storylines in Creature Commandos Season 2 that I'm very much so looking forward to, as James Gunn does confirm that Creature Commandos Season 2 is officially in production, and it is going to be set after Peacemaker Season 2, which is, of course, very nice for the timeline of the DCU. But you guys, let me know your thoughts on all of this news in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Like I said, it's a little bit of a welcome back for me. Haven't really been too active here on the channel. I plan to kind of change that a little bit, start growing the channel more, start posting more, all of that good stuff. So hit that sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Thank you all so much for watching this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.